That is what we have to do this 2025. If you are there and you are interested in this kind of a topic, you are in good shape. You are at the right place. How do we move this relationship this year to make it an enjoyable one? To make it to be such that by the time it is end of this year, we'll look back and say, yes, I have done well for my relationship. That's what I'm going to talk about now. So if you have your own ideas, your own views, your own suggestions, please come up to the screen. Let's talk about it together. Let's look at it together. This is Catchy Vibe Matchmaking and Love Relationship platform. Oh, come to find connection, come to find love, come to find and learn about relationships and learn all that we need to learn to make our relationship to become sweet, enjoyable, vibrant, lasting, and heavenly. Yeah. So anytime you see us live, it is time for you to come up to the screen, express yourself. If you need a partner, you tell us the kind of a partner you need. And who knows, your partner may even be there in the comment section. The person will just come up and connect with you. And if you don't want to come up to the screen, you can drop your information in the comment section. Somebody that is interested in getting a partner might just see you and pick it up from there. So today we're looking at what you can do to make sure that our relationship is vibrant, is sweet and enjoyable. So that at the end of the year, we will now look at where we are coming from and look at where we have ended up, and we'll be able to hit our chest and say, yes, we have done well for our relationships. So if you have an idea, this is an interactive session. Anytime we are live, it's an interactive session. Come up to the screen. Let's share our views together. Let's rub minds together and come up with the best possible solution or best possible ideas of what to do. Okay. You're welcome. I can see you. I appreciate your presence. I can see you all. I can see Faledi, Chairman, Daughter of Grace, Sherifat, Amechi. You're all welcome to this program today. If you want to come up to the screen for us to work on it together, please come up to the screen. If you don't want, well, let me start off. You can join anytime. So what do we do to make sure that this relationship, if we have relationships, what do we do to make sure the relationship becomes sweeter, more enjoyable, more lasting, and more like it? Or if you don't have a relationship yet, you still need to know, because you will soon get yours, and what you need to do to make sure that the relationship is sweet and enjoyable. We have to learn about it now. So the first thing we have put together is no other one than communication. You strengthen your communication. You have to have a very wonderful communication with your partner. A communication that will make sure that you are open, you are honest, you are transparent. I made a video last time about the difference between transparency and being honest. Yes. You can now say that both of them, what is the difference between the two? Yes, there's a lot of difference. I could be honest with you. You could ask me, where am I coming from? I could tell you, okay, I'm coming from the store. All right, I'm being honest. Truly, I'm coming from the store. But the transparency aspect of it has to do with me telling you all that transpired. Yes, I'm coming from the store. We know you got from the store. I went to the shop or the other shop to do one thing. I went to the children's school to do one or two things, and I went to a neighbor's house to give her his or her letter, and then I ended up here. Have you seen the difference? Transparency has made you to be open to take him or her all the way. She knows. He knows all the things that transpired, all the places you went to, all the things you did from leaving that one particular location to the present location. So he or she has been carried along. You are being open. You are not just saying the truth, but you are not being transparent. You are taking him or her into all that you did for that period. That's the difference between transparency and honesty. Okay, so what I'm looking at is you have to be very transparent this year 2025. You have to be very open and very honest. If you have been making mistakes along the line previously, it is time for us to step up and make sure that we don't have any issue with transparency again. You are able to communicate with your partner effectively and make sure that he or she is on the same page with you every time. Okay, so being transparent and being open, it has to be like listening to him or her actively. When a conversation is going on between you and your partner this year, don't always be in a hurry to say your own, to say your mind, to say what you think. Be intentional about listening Listen carefully. Listen to him or her. Hear him or her out. Get his or her point of view, and if possible, paraphrase. If possible, repeat what he said or repeat what she said, so that he or she will know that you've quite understood him or her. Okay? So if you do that, you find out that communication will become more effective. You become more involved in the communication. He has understood you very well, and she has understood you very well. The second thing we must put in place this 2025 to make sure that our relationship is sweeter, more enjoyable, more vibrant, more like it is, we have to be able to set goals together. The two partners should be able to set their goals together, their expectations, their aspirations, what they plan to do. The two of you plan your future together. Plan out what you want for the year. Do you want to go on a picnic at intervals? Would you want to go on a holiday? Or would you want to take your relationship to a higher level? Maybe if you were not married, you now want to plan your marriage. Just set your goals. Let what he has in mind be the same thing as what you have in mind, and you will work towards it. Okay? When you set these goals, discuss the aspirations. Discuss your aspirations and your plans. What do you have in place to make sure that these things you want, you actualize them, they come to fruition? Pastor, you want to finish the whole bag of me today? Thank you. I appreciate. Thanks. Thank you. So let him know your plans and let her know your plans, so that you will always be on the same page. There will be no room for argument. There will be no room for misunderstanding, because you are on the same page. Okay? So when you have done this, you find out that you are planning towards left, and he is also planning towards left. It will make the relationship to become more enjoyable. The third thing you must do this 2025 to make sure a relationship is at a higher level is you have to prioritize quality time. Make out time to spend time with each other together. Plan it out. Don't just depend on chasing money, chasing naira, chasing dollar, chasing pound throughout the year. No. As you are giving time towards your work, giving time to be able to do your work and do your work very well, give her time also to be able to build your relationship and make it to become sweet, enjoyable, and vibrant. Work on it. Find out some modalities. Put some things in place that will make your relationship to be okay. Set quality time to spend time with your partner. Spend time with your spouse. Spend time. You can decide on taking a night out every other week, or once in every month you take out a time to go on a date, or to go and visit friends, visit relations, or go and watch a video, a film, a cinema, a concert. You spend time together. Make sure you have that time. At that time you unplug. Okay? You unplug and focus. You can put off your phones, stop every call, stop every interaction with every human being. Go even out of earshot. You can go on a picnic. Go to a quiet place. A place where it is only two of you. A world that will be made for only two of you. Spend that time with each other with no interference, with no interruptions, with no noise. Spend that time with your partner and make it a habit. This year 2025, make a habit of spending quality time with your partner. Be intentional about it. Okay? It's not just something that you just decide to do out of suddenly. No, let it be a planned thing. You plan that every 2 weeks you spend quality time, at least 1 hour or 2 hours with each other. Talk about yourselves, talk about your relationship, talk about what your issues are, your challenges, and talk about how to improve on them. Don't it just be about you and you alone, about you and you alone and your partner. No other topic will be mentioned at that time. That is how you'll be able to move the relationship better this year 2025. The fourth thing you must put in place this year 2025 to make sure your relationship is more sweeter and more enjoyable is that you must work on your personal growth. Okay? Improve on yourselves. If he is into a picnic, or he's into football, or he's into whatever thing that is his hobby, be there for him. Encourage him. Let him know that you are there, you are supporting him. Either you're cheering him or you are trying to, work on whatever thing to encourage him in that his hobby. Let him improve himself. And also you too, you're also improving on yourself, making your relationship to become more solid, more like it. I can see you, Saki, can come up to the screen. Let's share views together. Anytime Kechiva Agnes, I can see you. Anytime Kechiva Matchmaking and Love Relation platform is on live, it's a time for communication. It's an interactive session. Can come up to the screen and let's hear your own views, your own ideas, and let's know what you want to, add to this topic of how to improve our relationships this year 2025. You have your own views, you have your own ideas, you have your own contribution. Let's come up to the screen and let's share it together. Okay. The fourth thing you must do, I said, we work on personal growth, personal development. Two of you have to work on your personal growth and understand each other and cheer each other and encourage each other. The next thing you do is to learn how to handle conflicts constructively. Learn how to make sure that your conflicts do not degenerate into chaos. Some people don't know how to handle conflicts. You have a problem with your partner. Instead of you to address the issues, you are attacking each other. You are laying blames. Instead of you to address that matter, that issue, for example, money was misused. Instead of you to say this money was misused, this is the reason why it was misused, you are now saying you are the one that misused it, or I'm the one that you are not handling that matter. You are tackling each other instead of to tackle the matter. At that case, at that point, what you should be doing is, this money has been mismanaged. This is what happened. This is what brought about this money being mismanaged. What do we do so that such things don't happen again? It should be a better way of resolving the conflict than apportioning blames on each other, accusing each other, blaming each other. So resolve this year. When you have an issue with your partner, think of how to handle that conflict by addressing the issues, not addressing each other, not tackling each other. And also stay calm. Stay calm. Doing discussions, doing this disagreement. Learn how to stay calm and listen to the other party's own point of view and be able to balance it up with your own views. And if this conflict is something that you cannot handle on your own, there's nothing wrong with you seeking for an advice, a counselor, a relationship expert, or you can bring it to the platform like this. On this platform, we handle issues, challenges, people that have problems in their relationships. They bring it up to the platform this way, and it will be tabled to the whole floor and everybody, because we have counselors here, we have marriage counselors here. They could be even, on the screen here, watching at the comment section. So when you bring such a challenge and drop it here on the program, such people could give you an advice, could give you a counsel, or people's advice. People, there's no experience you have in life that you say nobody has ever passed through it again. No, I don't think there's any issue. Okay, you may just bring that topic at a time where the person that might even be passing through that same issue may be present, and he or she will just readily offer you his or her own workable solution, and it will help you with that. So that's why you need to learn how to handle conflicts constructively without destroying the relationship this year 2025. Okay. So the next thing we have to look at, if you must grow this relationship, move it from what it is now to what it's supposed to be, or to a higher level, is you have to learn how to express gratitude, show appreciation. Don't wait until it is something very big before you can say thank you. No. Try to appreciate, because it's not, most times, it's not actually the gift that matters. No. It's actually the heart behind the gift that you should be looking at. I know of a person that was gifted with a keke mara. She was like, what? A homie, keke mara? How can you give me keke mara? I'm bigger than keke mara. How can you give me keke mara? Not knowing that the person was just trying her. Wanted to see her reaction. Wanted to see how she would take the keke mara. The car was parked. Actually, he had in mind to gift her the keke mara for her to be doing petty, kind of business, so that if there's any money that comes from it, she can use it for her own upkeep. Then the main gift that was not displayed to her, or that was not disclosed to her immediately, was even a brand new car. Okay, it was a brand new car that she was being gifted. That keke, I'm sorry, if you are in the same country, if you are in my area, keke mara is a kind of a small taxi, a vehicle that could be used for commuting, making money. A vehicle you could use to bring passengers from one place to the other. It's usually used to help people to commute from one place to the other. So that was what the guy gifted the partner. She didn't know that was just a kind of an extra. The main gift was the vehicle that hadn't been shown. So at the end of the day, she lost both the vehicle for transportation and the main gift, the car gift that she was about being gifted. She lost it too because she was not able to show appreciation. If she had been thankful over the keke, if she had been appreciative, thank the man, thank you for this keke, oh, thank you for this one you given to me, but don't you think she have been so and so, she have been, she would have gained all. She would have gained all, but because she was not being appreciative, she did not appreciate, she was not thankful for the little one. So that's how she lost both the small, big, and all. So that's why this year we have to learn how to be able to express gratitude, see appreciation. Don't wait until the gift is big. Don't wait until it is a gigantic house before you can say thank you. No. That gigantic house might even be waiting at the back and they are presenting you with ordinary flower. Yeah. The flower might just be to test you to know whether you are worth the big one or not. So, and you now say, what am I doing with flower? Ordinary flower. You throw it away and then you lose both the flower and the real gift. So that's why it's good for us to be appreciative, be able to show appreciation. Any little gift, it's not even a gift. Any little kind gesture, the person helps you to pick up your groceries. Oh, thank you, darling. It's a help. You've helped me a lot. It would have been a trouble for me to go pick it. Thank you for picking for it. The person helps you even though he's your wife or she's your husband, he's your husband. He helps to bring children back from school. Oh, darling, thank you. You saved me a whole lot of trouble. You don't go saying, it's your, after all, they are your children. You should have brought them all the same. No. So that is the kind of a spirit we should have this year. He buys you a gift. You don't so much like that. Oh, darling, thank you. This is very thoughtful of you. You already know you don't so much like it. The fact that I said, don't look at the gift, look at the mind, look at the heart that is giving the gift. Why is he giving you? He is giving because he thought of you. He is giving because he likes you. He is giving because he wants you to be happy. He wants to cheer you up. So that is what you should consider, and not that the gift is not big or the gift is not huge. Okay, if you incorporate this year 2025, you find I also learn how to give good gifts too. Learn how to give to gift. As I said, if you are a woman, it could be a kind of a small snack you prepare and present it to your partner as a surprise pack. In our program, we usually make some small delicacies that could be used to spice up love life. We make some kwabi, we teach us how to make pepper soup, how to make some pepper meat that can be used to present to your partner. You know, some surprise things that will make him to smile, that will make him to be happy. Those are the kind of things you must incorporate in your routine this year to make your partner to be happy, to make your relationship to step up. Okay, so the next thing we must do this year 2025 to make our relationship to become more enjoyable, more vibrant and lasting is we must maintain physical intimacy. Yeah, holding hands, giving him or her a peck from time to time, hugging, kind of trying to be there. He is in the kitchen or she is in the kitchen making your dinner. There's nothing wrong with you going to the back and holding her from the back, or just touching her hands. Just intimacy. Make him or her to understand that you feel attracted to him or her. A little touch on the chin, a little touch on the cheek, a little peck, a little whispering of something in the ear, a little touch on the head. Just anyway, maintain that intimacy. Express that intimacy, physical intimacy. Explore new areas. Explore new things to do to spice up your relationship. If you used to go to him in the office to visit him from time to time, it used to be once in a week. As you are going this time around, incorporate something new, a surprise, something that will make him to say, wow. Yes, learn how to wow your partner from time to time throughout this year, while you're maintaining the intimacy. And if you are actually married and your partner has been used to a particular way of making out, you can spice it up by asking what other method do we use to introduce something new, try out something new, try out either some areas, not necessarily in the bedroom, or some areas where there is safety, where there is privacy. Spice it up and let the love become vibrant. Okay, so the next thing we must do this year 2025 to make the relationship to become more enjoyable, more trustworthy, is to be able to help yourself to build trust and be dependable. In case the trust has had a fracture along the line, this is time for you to rebuild it. You make a conscious effort. I made a video where it was said that if you have had an issue of trust with your partner, which is not impossible, this beginning of this year is actually a good time for you to start to rebuild that trust. It doesn't happen by chance. It takes conscious effort. So try to be dependable, try to be reliable. Let him know that my partner said he will come by 2 o'clock. Try to work on that time. Try to be there by that 2 o'clock. That's how to build this trust. That's how to make yourself to become dependable, and it will help your relationship. It will help your relationship if you surprise each other. You break the routine. You see, you don't just wait until it is 5 o'clock before you go visit him, or you don't just wait until it's weekend before you go visit. You can visit him at spontaneity. Introduce spontaneous visits, spontaneous calls, spontaneous sending of gifts. Okay, let it be. Break the routine. Let the routine not hold. Spice it up by adding some small things extra to make the marriage or to make the relationship become sweeter and alive. Okay. The last but not the least thing you must incorporate in your relationship this year is you should be able to reflect on your progress. Yes. You can decide to do it on quarterly basis. You can decide to do it on, at the middle of the year. You can decide to do it 3 times in the year. But our other advice is do it on quarterly basis, so that you'll be able to monitor your progress and know how far you've gone, and know how well you are doing it, and know what to improve on, and know what to drop, and know what to improve on. Okay, if you do it on quarterly basis, that means you are going to test yourself. You are going to check yourself 4 times within the year. For example, you started this now, assuming you start now to incorporate all this into your relationship, to build on it. By the time it's March ending, you should be able to look back and find out where it is, where the relationship is from where it started. You should be able to now know, okay, I've improved. The relationship has improved from, can give yourself like maybe from 40% to like 60%. That's a good mark. That's a pass mark. Then you now work on trying to make it to get up to 70% by the 2nd quarter of the year. Okay, that's like half of the year. Then you work again to step it up to 80%, so that by the end of the year you should be able to have gotten to, if you're not 100%, at least 90% from what it used to be to what it will be at the end of the year. That is what you should do. Self-appraisal. Try to check your have an idea of what to discuss. Okay, to be able to have a glimpse of what to discuss. Just listen to it. Shape forward in this year 2025. What do you think? What do we do to move this relationship? If you have one, how do you move it forward? And if you are yet to have one, how do you make it to work out best in this 2025? Yes. The year is still young. People have taken their New Year resolution, and you might incorporate this into your own New Year resolution. So I will see, moving your love relationship forward in 2025, it will involve communication, effort, and shared commitment to growth. Okay, here are some actionable steps you can take with some examples to support the points. We need to strengthen, number 1, you need to strengthen your communication. You need to be honest and open. Share your thoughts and feelings regularly with your partner. Yes, you have to be intentionally honest and open, transparent to each other. Let him know what you think. Let her know what she. Let each of you understand yourselves. Being open, being transparent, being honest. I once made a video about the difference between being honest and being transparent. I made bold to say that I would rather have my partner to be transparent with me than to be only honest. Because if you are honest, I could just ask you, where are you coming from? You tell me you are coming from the office. Good. That's an honest question. You are coming from the office. But if you are transparent, you could say, yes, I'm coming from the office, but from the office, I branched to the store. and made 1 or 2 purchases. From there, I checked the post office and picked our letters, and here I am. You haven't seen, you've carried me through all your activities. You've told me everything. You are being open, transparent. You are just bearing out your mind. You're keeping your mind bare, so that there's no room for secrecy, no room for, me being to wonder, you're coming from the office, see the time you're coming. Normally your office, from office to your house is maybe 10 minutes. How come we are taking 30 minutes? Okay. So, but telling me, okay, you are coming from the office, but you went to this and went to that and made this person and this, will now make me to know, okay, that's why you delay. So that's why we're talking about being honest and open. That being open is for you to be transparent. Yeah. Example is, you can set aside 15 minutes each evening to talk about your day, your dreams, your concerns. If you have any concern, and that's where you come about this transparency aspect. You now use that opportunity to explain what happened during the day, all the, experiences you had, and he or she will be on the same page with you. Okay. You will actively listen. Focus on understanding your partner rather than on responding. Try to listen to him or her. Be intentional about listening to what he or she has to say, instead of you just focusing on what you are going to say, what you are going to respond. Try to understand him or her. For example, when your partner shares something, paraphrase their words and ensure clarity and understanding. He has told you his story. Okay? Can just repeat, kind of say it in another way, so that he will or she will know that yes, you've quite understood him. This will make him to be, or to make two of you to be clear about each other's position. Okay. Another thing you must do this 2025 to move your relationship forward, or if you have a relationship, how to make it to work out fine, is to set relationship goals. What are your plans? What are your aspirations? What are your expectations? What are your long-term future plans for this your relationship? What is it? Okay, you discuss shared aspirations, plan your future together. For example, you can plan a vacation together or discuss your financial goals, set a timeline for your milestones, like moving into another house, moving together, or going on a picnic, going on a holiday or vacation, or even getting married. Okay, you set your goals, the relationship. Where do you want to see your relationship this 2025? Can now plan it now and set the goals and know how to start off on that your plans. Okay. The number 3 reason, the number 3 thing to do to move your relationship forward in this 2025 is to prioritize quality time. Schedule regular dates. Don't just allow the work you're doing to carry you away or carry her away, making money, chasing money up and down, without chasing your relationships too. If you look for your relationship and you can't find it, that money, you might not enjoy it very well. So set quality time, prioritize quality time for your relationship. Set time apart to be able to work on your relationship too. Okay? You can schedule regular dates. Keep romance alive by dedicating time to each other. Dedicate time to each other. Don't just allow things to happen by chance. Make a conscious effort to make sure that your romance is in place. For example, you can have a monthly theme night, such as trying to try out a new cuisine, trying to learn a new hobby together, trying to, to watch a particular movie together, trying to do stuff together, bond, relate with each other, enjoy your relationship, enjoy staying, find out something you can be doing with each other that you enjoy doing together, and incorporate into your love relationship this year, 2025. You will see the difference. Yeah. You have to unplug and focus. Spend time without distraction. Don't allow your phones, your work, your children, as you have children, or your issues or your challenges or things from work or past life experiences to affect you. You unplug. Then focus on this relationship and spend quality time without any distraction, like phone call. You can off the phone for that period and focus on each other. Okay? You can plan a weekend getaway or a simple picnic in the park. You two of you just go make a little bit of snack, take your drink from home, or buy ice cream, put it there, and go on a picnic. Go and stay out all alone, two of you. you see the difference in the relationship. Yeah. The number 4 thing you must do this year to move the relationship forward is you work on your personal growth. Encourage individuals' interests. Support each other's passions and personal goals. For example, share your partner, or during a marathon or anything that he's doing, take interest in his hobby or in his or her new hobby and help her build that hobby with her, or help him build that hobby. Be interested in that hobby and let him enjoy the fact that you are there with him. You are giving him that support.
Yes.
Okay? You improve each other, improve together. Take classes or read books or enhance your knowledge. All of them just to enhance your relationship skills, to make your relationship skills to become more up to date, to become richer. For example, you can join a couples workshop or read a book on relationships and discuss it. Every information you read about relationships will help you to get your relationship to the next level, to make it be more enjoyable in this 2025. The number 5 thing you must do this 2025 to make your relationship to move forward is to handle conflicts constructively. Stay calm during disagreements. Avoid blaming and focus on solutions. Avoid the blame game. There's this thing TikTok people are doing these days. They are saying, we listen, we do not judge. Yeah. Practice listening without judging. Yeah, we listen, we do not judge. Practice it. So you stay calm during disagreements. Avoid blaming each other. Rather than blaming it's your fault, it's my fault. Can now focus on, okay, what's the solution? What's the solution to this problem? Okay. For example, if it's your finances that is a source of tension, create a budget together instead of arguing about spending habits. Create a budget together, and you try to stick to it. Stick to your budget. Don't spend half above the budget, so that you'll be able to resolve some of the issues that come from finances. Seek help where you need help. Don't hesitate to consult a counselor or to bring it to a platform where people are talking about relationships and issues. We never can tell. There are so many platforms these days on social media where they are talking about relationships, where you can bring issues, and everybody will put his or her. Some counselors are there. They might give you a good counsel that help you pull through that challenge. Okay? Don't hesitate to consult a counselor if you need it. Then attend a couples therapy session to improve your communication.
Yes,
you need to attend any couples therapy session. It will help you to improve communication, because you know communication is very important in every relationship, especially in love relationship.
Yes.
Number 6 thing you must do to improve your relationship is express gratitude and appreciation. Small gestures matter. Show your love daily through the words and action. Some people don't like saying that word, I love you. Why is it difficult? It's only the word of the mouth. Make it a point of duty to tell your partner, oh darling, I love you. Oh darling, I love you. Oh my wife, I love you. It goes a long way to making the tension in the home to be doused. Oh my husband, you are a loving husband. For doing this, I've fallen in love with you all over and all over again. It makes them to take us their fancy. Okay? Small gestures of love, small matters. Show your love daily through your words and through your action. For example, leave some love notes in their lunch box, or text them a heartfelt message during the day. It will help to make the heart to become soft. It will bring us smiles even when the difficulties are high. Such words can just make the person's mood to become lighter. Then celebrate successes together. Recognize and celebrate each other's achievements.
Yes.
Oh, for paying this school fees this year, darling, thank you very much. Oh, my darling wife, for being able to be cooking this food, providing food every meal for us. It's not easy. We know that it's not an easy job. God bless you. It will help. Plan a surprise dinner to celebrate their promotion or personal milestone. He achieved something in the office. Can plan a small dinner. Dinner does not have to be very expensive. It can just be small. There was time I was teaching, I was in our platform how to make small delicacies to surprise your partner, like small nkwobi, small isewu, small pepper soup. Present it in a surprise way. You find out it will bring happiness. It doesn't have to be so expensive. Okay? All right. Number 7 thing to do to maintain and improve relationship this 2025 is to maintain physical intimacy. Be affectionate. Hug him or her. Kiss him or her. And hold hands often. Yes. Hugging, kissing, pecking, holding hands together. Holding him from the back. Holding her from the back. Start each day with a hug. And end it with a good night kiss. Start practicing that. Every day, you start the day, you hug him or her. And the night, good night kiss. You see, there will be a lot of difference in that relationship. It's to spice up that relationship. Explore new experiences. Keep things exciting. Try a new activity together, like dancing or couples yoga. Dance together. Do dancing competition. Okay? Number 8 thing to do is to build trust and dependability. Keep your promises. Show reliability in small and big ways. For example, if you ask to pick up something, be punctual. If they ask you to pick up something for them, try and be on time. Try and keep your promise. Try and be trustworthy. And try and be dependable. Be transparent. I cannot overemphasize on this point of being transparent. Anytime this trust comes in, trust, honesty, dependability, transparency also comes in, because transparency will cover all these other areas. You share your intentions and your feelings honestly. Share every aspect of your activity. If it is required to be so, share every aspect of it. Then discuss your financial planning openly instead of hiding your expenses. Don't hide your expenses. Share them openly so that there will be no room for surprises. Surprises that hurt. There will be no room for disbelief. Is it true? Is it not true? When you share everything openly, everything is made clear to the other partner, and there will be no room for doubt. Okay? Number 9 is surprise each other. Break your routine. Introduce spontaneity to keep your spark alive. Don't let it be monotonous. He's coming back every day. He's coming to eat gari and soup. No. From time to time, after the gari and soup, present one small thing at the corner to spice up the gari and soup. Or every Sunday you go out to the McDonald's. From time to time, you can change it from that place to another location. So that, let it be a surprise. It will make it for a lighter mood. Okay? Surprise them with tickets to their favorite concert or a thoughtful gift just because you want to impress him or her. Surprise each other with small little wonderful things. And be appreciative, no matter how little the thing is. So long as it was intended for you to be happy, try and be happy. So long as it was intended for you to appreciate, try and appreciate. If you appreciate him or her for a little thing, tomorrow he or she will do more. But if you say, what is this? What is this rubbish? You have killed the person's spirit. You've killed the morale. And you have dwarfed the person's initiative. She may not want to try again. You've demoralized him or her. You have killed him or her a little. Okay. The number 10, but not the last, is to reflect on your progress. Regularly check-ins. Periodically evaluate how your relationship is going. Yes, from time to time, evaluate how the relationship is going, whether it's going well, whether it's going the direction you want it to go, whether it's not going well, whether it's improving. In short, I can even call it quarterly basis. Like we have 3 quarters in a year. For the whole 4 quarters, try and check. How did we start in January? How did we end in March? Has there been an improvement? Has he started liking me more? Have I started liking him more? We were able to achieve an improvement in the relationship. Then, if you have achieved, buy yourself a gift. Make yourself happy. Congratulate yourself for the success. Even though you are not the only one that achieved the success, 2 of you worked on it because it takes 2 to tango. Then set another plan. Start off again the 2nd quarter. Try to improve on the 1st quarter. So that whatever result you may have gotten, maybe you may have given yourself 60% at the 1st quarter. Try to increase to 70% at the 2nd quarter. So that by the time it is the 4th quarter, you would have achieved 99%. Okay? Okay. Every quarter, sit down and discuss what is working well and areas to improve on them. That is what I just saying. So be intentional. Be intentional. Be proactive. Be consciously devoting time to improve on whatever thing you've been doing that is working for you. Improve on them. And those ones that didn't work, do well by discarding them, and try another way or another thing. Okay. At the end of the day, by intentionally working on all these aspects I have mentioned, you can nurture and grow your love relationship in very meaningful ways in this particular year. And 2026, you can look back and say, yes, and hit your chest, yes, I did well for my relationship this past year. Now see that as time goes on, it will become part of you. Your relationship will become normally, it will be just an easy, jolly going, sweet relationship that will lead you to a lasting old age and make your life to be sweet and enjoyable. Please do well to like this video, share it to other people, and follow us for more. And above all, please drop your comment at the comment section. Tell us the one we didn't mention. Tell us the one you think is fine, or the ones you disagree with us, and let it go viral, because everybody needs to improve on his or her relationship this year. Yes. Thank you very much for being there. See you. Drop your comment and let's move from here. Bye. So far so good. Thank you very much. What do you have to say? You've heard it all. What do you do? What does one do to improve on this relationship this year? If we have mentioned all, give us a thumbs up. And there is anyone that we didn't mention, can you come up and let us add it to it, or drop it there at the comment section so that everybody will share from your own views. This is Kechi Vibe Matchmaking and Love Relationship platform, where we come to find connection, come to find love, come to find relationship, and come to learn how to make this relationship to become sweeter, more enjoyable, more lasting, and more vibrant. This time we are talking about what to do to make our relationships to become more enjoyable, more vibrant, and more like it this year 2025. We want our relationship to be a step up. If it was good, we want it to be better. If it was bad, we want it to be good. If it was sweet, we want it to be sweeter. If it was sweeter, I want it to be sweetest this year. So ideas, suggestions, views that we have to incorporate, change of attitude, change of characters, things that we have to add to. If the ones they are doing well, do better. If the ones they are not doing well, try and change, so that this relationship becomes sweet and more enjoyable this year. So by the end of this year, you look back and say, wow, I've done so well for my relationship this year. And you work on improving it next year, or if not, maintaining it. So if you are there and you want to give us your own ideas, your own information, come up to the screen. Let's hear from you.